Hello, this is my Module 12 reflection over internet safety. It's so important, and it's important in the classroom especially because we're responsible for teaching our students about internet safety since we're most likely having them use the internet or do something on their laptops or Chromebooks. And if we don't teach them this kind of things, then things can go really bad quickly if they are not knowledgeable on that subject. And that would be under our watch. So that would be bad for our students, our school, our us as educators. So it's important to dedicate a whole lesson plan just to internet safety, just so the students are aware of all the things that could go wrong. And yes, it's just very important to introduce that topic to your students and go into depth a little bit about it. You can also make these fun. I would probably just have like a presentation about it and some interactive technology things where I can make sure my students are understanding what I'm saying and make sure they're paying attention. Just make sure they're well aware of all of the things that could go wrong when you're using the internet. After exploring the NetSmarts website, I thought it was very kid friendly and there's many games and it's easy to access, easy to navigate yourself around because there's just topics and if you can just go to the certain topic that you want and there's so many to choose from and you can just go to those and then it breaks it down into what you're looking for. And there's many things, there's games, there's presentations, articles, and stuff like that that can just help educate your kids and educate you as an educator or as a parent. The resources that were most relevant to me were the classroom activities or presentations because you can just use any of those. You don't have to take time out of your day to make a presentation. And when they're already there for you to use, and they're probably better looking than something that I could create anyways. It's easy accessible, so you can just click on them and it literally just pulls it up. It just lays everything out there for you, and it's very understandable and easy to navigate and find what you're looking for and then present that to your students or have them play some games. And yeah, I thought it was really cool. The youth internet safety article I thought was really interesting and made some pretty good points over the risks and responses and research recommendations for this topic. This article talked about sexual or unwanted exposure to sexual content, and it gives you definitions of all these things and the prevalence for it. It also talks about preventative measures and resolutions and where more work is needed. So it kind of just lays it all out there for you, all the different topics of the types of internet safety and things that could go wrong on the internet and just like the main points and problems with the internet. It talked about parent and community involvement. Yeah, and just the perception of youth safety online. So it's important as a parent to educate your kid, and then surely your educator, their teacher, will go further into depth about it because they're the ones that are having their students use the internet. I mean, they should have a basic knowledge, especially like third or fourth grade. Once they're starting to get their own phones and stuff, I feel like they should be more aware of the topic. But it's still important as a teacher that you make your students aware of these types of things, so nothing can go wrong under your watch, at least. There are also many recommendations of how to deal with these types of things and the appropriate responses to if someone tries to message you or anything like that, emails, weird emails, spams, yeah, all those types of things are all in this article as well. And yeah, it just talks about some really good points over internet safety as a whole. And I think it's very useful for students, parents, and educators to all read because it just lays it all out there for you in the definitions, how to deal with those types of things and stuff like that. So, yes.